Hi students, my name is Lorenza and I am the author of Mi Casa es My Home. It's a very sweet picture book that celebrates all the things that make a home: food, tradition, intimate spaces, and family. It's written in Spanglish, my favorite language. In today's craft video, we will be talking about plot, or what I like to call story. Writers use plot to engage readers, get them hooked, and keep them turning the pages. The story is what keeps us in suspense and makes us want to stay up all night long to finish a book. A good story is captivating. Today we'll be answering the questions: 1, how do writers create a plot? And what makes a good story? But before we get started, let's talk about 3 things that I think make a captivating story. These are the basics. Once you get these down, you can explore all kinds of different types of plots. But first you need to nail these things. Here we go. Number 1, conflict. There needs to be a problem right in the beginning. The main character has to want something or need something, and it has to be big. We immediately want to know how the character is going to figure it out. 2, the arc. The narrative arc is the structure that brings readers and characters on a ride. So everything starts calm, there's a problem, and then things get chaotic while the character is trying to figure everything out and solve the problem, and this takes us on a big ride like an arc, and then the problem becomes resolved. Which brings us to number 3, lastly, the resolution. The ending. There needs to be a very satisfying ending, and it usually has to be a surprise to both the main character and the reader. And it always shows us that during this book, the character has changed somehow, become a different kind of person. The character must change in the story. So far, my 5 books are poems. So even though I've studied the story, I don't have a good example in my own books, but I have 2 manuscripts, books that I love from musas that are my friends. This one is called Feliz New Year, Eva Gabriela, and this one is called A New Kind of Wild. This one's by Alexandra Alessandri, and this one's by Zara Gonzalez Wong. And they both have great conflicts, arcs, and resolutions. So we're going to use these to talk about their stories. Let's look at the conflict first. In A New Kind of Wild, Ren moves from the jungle to the city and he feels very out of place. He prefers the wild, and now he's stuck where there's no wild. Big problem number 1. Number 2, Ava goes to her grandmother's farm for New Year's Eve, but she's too shy to speak to her cousins, and she really wants to play with them, but she just can't say anything, not even one word. So both of these examples make us want to know what's going to happen. Is Ren going to run back and leave his family so he can get back to the wild? We have to read to find out. And isn't that the best? We want to turn the page. We cannot wait to turn the page and figure it out. The best character arcs have us rooting for the character because we just want to know what happens and we want the best for them. Okay, so I'm going to give you some examples. This is a practice. You tell me which conflict works better. Number 1, the bear jumped into the water. Number 2, the warm bear jumped into the cold water. And number 3, the bear saw a shark the minute he jumped into the water. They all could be the beginning of a good story, but the last one is the one that makes us really want to turn the page. Is the bear gonna get eaten? We gotta find out. So you see, we just have to raise the stakes to make the problem very interesting. Okay, now let's talk about the arc. In A New Kind of Wild, Ren meets a friend who thinks the city is plenty wild. She takes him out, but he hates the city and he runs back home. He doesn't want to give it a try. When he finally explains to his new friend his true feelings, she understands him better and helps him open his imagination to see the wild of the city. The arc takes him all through the city and helps him use his imagination in a new way. It's an arc that changes Ren and solves his problem. So we see him going everywhere in the book, and it's chaotic, and we see him sort of changing as he goes through and starts imagining things. So let's do our arc. What are some things that could happen to the bear and the shark in order to give the bear an arc? How will he get away from the shark? Let's brainstorm what he could do, and then we can think about how he will be changed by his actions, because he has to change, remember? You can pause here and think of some ways. Here are some things I thought of. Maybe the bear holds his breath and tries to look like a seaweed. Or maybe he tries to get on a boat. Or maybe he grabs a floaty and ties it to a helicopter. I don't know. Whatever he does, It should take the reader on a ride, and we should be hoping that he figures it out. We want to be rooting for him and turn the page to see that he's okay. Okay, now the ending. A surprising, satisfying ending. In Happy New Year, Eva Gabriela, she tries everything to speak to her primos. And she finally is able to do it when there's loud noises of the fireworks. She can really use her voice when that finally happens. And she didn't expect that to happen, and neither did the reader. So we see how she changed. She started really shy in the beginning, and then she was able to talk by the end and have a lot of fun. So what about our bear? How is he gonna change? Let's see. Can you think of something that he hasn't tried yet that could be really different and surprising? What if he tried to make friends with the shark? What if he stops and says hello and realizes that the shark is scared of him? He is a bear after all. So the resolution is that the bear and the shark become friends and start swimming together every day, let's say. And from now on, they try to make friends with all the animals they are scared of. Maybe that's how they change. They become people that help other people that are scared. Maybe the last page shows them swimming with a tiger. Who knows? We are the writers, so we can make it all up. Whatever it is, the resolution has changed the bear and the shark forever. Okay, so now it's your turn to write a really good story, because the best way to understand the mind of a writer is to practice the same tools they use. I'm gonna give you a character and a setting, and I want you to think of a plot. Remember, 1, think of a big problem. 2, a few ways the main character can solve the problem. And 3, a really surprising ending that shows how the character has changed. Are you ready? Okay, your main character is a raccoon. She lives in a big city. Oh, I can already think of so many problems she can have. So hit pause here and get brainstorming. Or you can save this activity for later and check out the rest of the Latinx Kidlit Book Festival craft stories on our YouTube page. We can't wait to see you at the festival. Happy writing!